It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
They'll try again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Good.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Justin Jefferson.
That's
43
Danny
yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Watson on 1st down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 2 now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, Watson. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Houston. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Darius, nigga watch about stream of the game and say I laugh like Crip Matt. I'm playing the Texans, nigga, in this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like
no, nigga. You just heard me say I got a stream
I
up.
like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth.
Hey, Pat, my connection, I can't have both of these shits up. Shut up, bitch. You going?
The run only got a yard. Here's
man, Larry, shut the fuck up, bro.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Good job there of getting his tight end.
I laughed.
Because he lines up on the right side.
I laughed, and niggas
works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And the result here, a pickup of
no, I just laughed at the fact that this nigga got knocked the fuck out.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes flush to his right, looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of
Hey, what the
there.
fuck?
That one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught for the touchdown.
Yes,
Kansas
sir,
City.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
He's got a man complete.
That's insane.
Touchdown, Houston. Well, like so many wide receivers,
I knew he was doing the damn crosser. I just didn't know what side he was doing the crosser on.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Hey, Darius, you don't need to say that name, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
You over there talking about you hear me twice like you ain't playing my fucking voice in the stream, bitch. Turn it down.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 29, Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he goes out right around the 39.
I would.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness,
I ain't say
what a
that,
start
Oliver.
he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this one.
You
to
said what, Carl?
before he's brought
I don't even
down.
know what he said. I'm over here locked in on this game. You said what?
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what?
I believe I can win the fight against him.
Neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flushed out right.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
He beat the shit out you too then, Kale. Fuck, bitch, you ain't special.
Then he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
Kale, you ain't whooping nobody, Kale. Shut up.
Vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball.
Wrong.
And that one was picked off.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yup. I don't know what you talking about, son.
Now it's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Watson. Finds a seam inside the 40. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now a first down throw. Watson eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Collins. Powers through it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Second and 10.
Here's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
What the fuck, bro?
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
A first down and more for Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half
Somebody
of this AFC
funny
divisional
as shit.
round. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home.
It don't matter, nigga. What the fuck?
And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Carlton, why you ain't laugh when Pat asked you about them Karl Anthony Towns pictures you was liking and shit, but you ain't like a Jordan pictures? You ain't like a Jordan Woods pictures, huh? But you like a Karl Anthony Towns video.
Past the 50. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now.
Now the nigga quiet.
Control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Bitch.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type
I never
of yardage in
did.
your running game.
I never did. So just shut the fuck up, bitch.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Philadelphia Eagles players, because I'm a fan. I don't know what you talking about, bitch. Never did, bitch.
Hands it off out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
So you call him Pat. Oh, you gay. Now Pat DK.
They'll try the air now with Watson. He'll complete this one to Collins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the red zone now, Watson being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
I ain't never do that.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
No, I ain't winning.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The nigga just ran the ball down the field. It took up 4.5 minutes.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll find Moreau here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 14 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
$20.
Down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
What? Hey, Young. All right, bro. All right, bro.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, it ain't y'all. It was only one nigga that said that shit.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
He's not going to get
I
there.
had to
That
shoot
won't
the
even
gap
be
right
close.
there.
It was blown up in the backfield. Here we go on 4th. Watson. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the 1st.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing. in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Hands it off out of the gun.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Texans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Mahomes to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's second and 10. Mahomes. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Mahomes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most